What happens when you pick up a load and the reefer's out of fuel? Time to find out. So we picked up a load today, and we're gonna check it and make sure, because it's not running. It was left in the dock door. Look at there, out of fuel. We're gonna remedy that problem, and then we're gonna get it started. So first things first, let's get some fuel. All right, so we're getting fuel. Ta-da! Where is it at? Right there. Ta-da. And we're already at 35 gallons at a 50-gallon tank. So we know it was down there. I'm probably gonna get, it usually shuts off at 48. I'll probably get 48, maybe 49 gallons in here. But when we're done that, we're gonna go over the procedures to get that to start, and we'll talk about why this was an actual option on a loaded trailer. Be right. Woo! 49.2. That thing was empty. So let's get her moved and get her started. All right, so we've made sure we've got fuel. We are now parked. Took about 30 seconds for that. The next step is going to be to turn the unit on to see if it'll start itself. The benefit of these units, let's see if I can get this in one hand. The benefit of these units is that they will only try to restart when they're out of fuel so many times. The problem is it may lose its prime, and then we're going to have to reprime it. If that's the case, we're going to find out. So let's see what we got. And we'll go to the next step. There's a good sign. We're back to green, which means it recognizes that there's fuel. We're within 2 degrees of the start-stop Bach temp, so we're good that department. So I know we're going to get it started without losing the load. There's a couple things we need to think about. One, if the battery is low, you got to have a set of jumper cables, which I do. And we can jump it from the truck. I'll drop the trailer, turn the truck, jump it from the truck. Easy peasy. The other thing is we may have to run and prime it. Okay, so with that being said, the good news is we're going to switch this. Let me show you guys. Let's switch this to continuous, like that. See, there you go, continuous. It's on continuous now. And we're going to see if we can get it to start. She's trying. She did not start. So now at this point, I'm gonna put it to start stop and let's go up there and figure this out. Trying to start one more time. It's not gonna work. So we're gonna go ahead and turn her off. All right, we've turned her off, so she won't try to start. What we're gonna do is we're gonna open this bleeder valve. Turn it counterclockwise till it's open. This is your pump. It's your primer pump. There we go. Now, see, that's real easy. So we're gonna do this for a while. I'll be back. Still priming it. Baby, keep on going. Just get it going. Short stroke, look at that, short stroking it. That's it though, priming it. Let's go. Keep it going. Okay, so we've been priming it for a while now, right? And while we're going to keep priming it, I do want to turn the unit back on. So let's get the unit turned back on here. All right, get back to priming. The unit is on now. It will try to start. Now, be smart. Keep your hand clear of all the moving pieces and parts in here. Okay? But we are going to continue to try to prime this while it tries to start. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to go through a cycle or two before it does it. But it will eventually start. Battery's good. We already got that checked. We're good. So let's just keep on rolling with it. What we do to save the loads, right? Keep on going here. Now, once it tries to start, I'm going to actually stop and close the... See, she's going to try to run here in a minute. So what we're going to do is I'm going to close the bleeder valve, open it 1/2 turn, and then keep priming. When I hear the buzzer go off, I'm going to close that, like that. See what we get. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Close the bleeder valve. Close the pump. She's gonna turn off. She will turn off, all right? That's fine. It's gonna go through another reset and start up, and it should crank right up. In the meantime, I am gonna close the belt side of this, but I'll leave this side open. Remember, bleeder valve and hand pump, baby. This took all of about 8 minutes so far. Here we go, we're gonna do it again. Open up the bleeder valve. Close the bleeder valve. We're gonna keep pumping a little bit. Open it up halfway. Let's get that door opened up. Open this up a little bit more. Get right back to it. It should be pretty dang close. Open that, just that hair. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and close that because I've got diesel coming out of the bleeder valve. We're good. So we're just gonna pump it. There we go. I mean, its resistance is there. Close the bleeder valve. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, you can do this. Shoo. Up through the cold, hold on. Gonna reset it. It's reset. I've cracked the bleeder valve again. Got the prime. Let's do this again. I mean, I'm getting the diesel out of her, so I know she's getting up here. She's got to get enough in there to get her going. And I just find that doing it at a higher, like you can just sit here and do this, but I found that the little bit of a higher rate is actually better. All right, that's closed. Let's pump it, try to get it. Come on, baby. Come on. See, this ain't gonna make me look crazy today. Let me work on this. Be right back. All right, well, we repeat the steps here for a minute and let's see what happens. Come on, baby. All right, so now we're gonna go around and check temperature. The unit's running, it's smoothing out. Let's check it out. Listen to her humming. Look at that temperature, baby. 61.2 and it's set for start and stop at 60. So, well, it's on continuous right now to get her running, but so we're gonna let her run it continuous for a little bit. Green light, load is safe. Sometimes you got to take that extra step, okay? Don't be a hero and stuff. I'm not saying that. But I am saying, though, is something just as simple as that. We made a bunch of money. Ours is going to be happy. Their load is going to make it there on time and safe. And, yeah. That is how you pump start your Reefer unit. I'll be back with you in just a minute. Let me finish this up. All right, so what did we learn? Took a few minutes, but we got the thing running. In the long term, it's a little bit of work on my part, but it keeps us in the good graces of our customer, and it prevents us from having to spend a buttload of money on a road call. Something as simple as just priming the motor. All right, now I'm not going to say who the customer is. You know, it's good customer, whatever. But there are a couple things happened that made this possible. One, the customer usually keeps our trailers full of fuel when they're on their lots. They've been loaded, they got a guy that comes around and fills them up. It doesn't work on the weekends. There's a problem. But the customer was smart enough to put it back in a door and open the door so the ambient air inside would keep the trailer at its kept temperature. And then when I got there and saw that the voltage and everything was good on the battery, which is done with a little check on the panel, and that could be another video, but I knew that the battery would start it. So what do? Go just a few miles up the road to the Pilot, fill it up, park, jump up on that catwalk, and do what I did. If you can't remember this, on the door to your left, when you're looking at the unit, on the left, there's instructions on how to do what I just did. Okay, the most important thing to remember is priming it, keeping that bleeder valve open, and when it starts, close the bleeder valve, close the pump. Make sure you always close the pump and the bleeder valve, or it running will be very crappy and very short-lived. All right, you can actually do more damage. So just remember those two things. Take a little pride in what we do, right? Save a load, save a customer, save our jobs. My name is Schaefer Rob, and I hope this helps you guys out a lot. All right, I've got to go deliver a load now. Have a great day.